Hi guys, thank you so much for taking the time to watch my presentation on my paper. I'm just gonna tell you right now, it was not easy for me. I did a lot of researching and I asked a lot of help from everybody I knew because papers are not my thing, but I was set on a goal to make sure that I can give you the best paper that I could possibly write. For this video, I understand that I'm gonna go over some questions and it's gonna match up with my slides. First question that was asked is, what lessons will you take away from this class? And, a big lesson is that, the more that I think about it, please start treating people the way that you want to be treated. It's only fair. It's a good way to live life. I feel like if you want to be treated that way, you should treat others that way. Another lesson that I learned was there are a million ways of getting one point across. Even though you might think that it should be one way, there are 8 million different ways of getting it across by using one word switch, and that's it. Another lesson that I learned also is, personally, is even if I'm having a really bad day, I should still encourage others, just because I know in the turnabout, someone will want to do the same for me, which led back to my main lesson I learned. Moving on to my next slide, describing my mentoring experience. I did some volunteer work at the Kiso rehab facility, where I took the time and held out with a lot of the residents. We watched movies, played games, and read books with each other. And at this facility, it's like a retirement home. And one pivotal moment that I noticed that really made me change the way I thought about homes like that, is these people are at these homes because they don't have a family that want to take care of them. And it makes me sad, or they can't take care of them. And while I was there doing volunteer work, a lot of the residents didn't have family. And every time I came in, they were so excited to see me because I was always there on the time I was going to be there without a letdown. I even told some of the ladies that I would still continue to keep coming in, and we'd go over the gossip on E! News. And they were funny. But that definitely made me change about how life is too short and people leave all the time. Leave and come back, leave and come back, leave and come back. And just don't forget about those that you cherish the most. On to my next slide. What lessons or class exercise helped you grow most? Like I had said earlier, about how there's 8 different million ways of connecting to one another or getting your point across. The big lesson I learned, honestly, is how to ask the questions. Like the probing questions section that we went over in class really was an eye-opener for me. And when you are explaining how to use different words, like instead of why, use what, really opened up my eyes. Or like solution oriented, when it was like, put yourself in the situation to ask the question. Just find a way to figure out how to do about it or go another way about it. And just with using probing questions or helping different ways of probing questions, I felt like, holy cow, I've been kind of talking to people the wrong way, especially when I know my point is right. I know I'm going to tell you the right thing. And I like that section a lot. It definitely was huge. Big eye-opener for me. Big eye-opener. And where I am right now, well, you would be proud. I am only 2 classes away from getting my BS in communications. As long as I get an A, which is not easy. So my goal is to make sure that I just I'm going to take the summer off. I've been working really hard all year long, and with my daughter turning 1 in June, yay! I know that my mind's not going to be right because I'm a super extra mom, and I'm going to make sure that Lana, my little girl, has the biggest birthday party ever, because even though it's for her, it's also for me. So I'm going to take the summer off, and then I will start back in the fall. I will take 1 class in the fall and 1 class in the spring, and so that I am not rushed, I can concentrate, do it the right way, and then hopefully in spring of 2019, I will be done and have my degree in communications. In the meantime, I will be working on my resume, getting that ready to send out, and in the spring when I'm all done, have a huge party, and wish me luck that I find a job of my dream. Thank you. Have a good day.